Bitcoin is still holding strong on the daily and we are slowly pushing our way to the upside. But there's something I want us to look out for to avoid getting trapped. So we are going to quickly take a look at Bitcoin from the daily down to the 1 hour and some potential trade setups I'm having. So before I continue with the chat, do make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and also turn on the notification icon so that you get notified anytime I upload a crypto update. Now we are slowly pushing our way to the upside and Bitcoin is slightly holding above this down sloping trend that we're having here. And I think that there is actually signs of a possible pullback that we will have. Not pullback in the sense that we'll go into the bear market or will break below this level, but pullback that is actually healthy for the market and that will give a great buying opportunity. So why do I say so? Is because in my years of doing TA and studying the chart, I've come to realize that whenever price has sold massively to the downside or has pumped massively to the upside, when price is at a critical supply or demand level, price usually creates a double bottom pattern formation, and this usually occurs on the daily or weekly time frames. And why do I say so? Going back, looking at the previous chart data, as you can see that this area over here was a good demand level for Bitcoin, and as you can see that price came down to this level, attempted to break below and shot towards the upside, but price failed to break above this neckline. Then we had a pullback to the downside. Looking at this price scenario, you can see that price created just slightly a lower high before having this impulsive move to $126,000. So I think that will be the case for this period, because if I also take a look at another chart scenario, another pattern scenario, that you see that when price sold massively to the downside around this level, price was at $78,000. We went as high as 87 and came back down. As you can see that we made a lower high while price created a we made a lower low while price created a lower high on the RSI, which indicates a bullish divergence, and afterwards we saw a massive rally to the upside, price breaking out above this trend and reaching high as $109,000. So I think that will be the case, because there's one thing that I've come to understand is that price love taking out key levels. And what are the key levels you are seeing on the daily time frame? We have the first resistance key level, which is at $110,000, and the second resistance key level, which is between $114 and $116,000. So let's quickly hop down to the 4-hour time frame. Let's see what price we actually do. Now we slightly break above this down sloping trend. As you can see that we are holding this level around $104,000. As you can see that this was a previous resistance that price is actually flipping as support. We tested this trend line and came back again to test it the second time. And what are you seeing now? We are currently printing a green candlestick on the 4-hour, which indicates that price might go as high as $109,000 and $110,000 to take out this key level. So we might also see price even breaking out of this level to trap out the long traders. Then we could actually sell to the downside for them to like panic out of the market. Then we would move price up again. So that is what I think will actually play out, because price loves taking out key levels, and when price does this scenario, you see that many traders will be attempting to go long while price breaks just slightly above this key level. Then we'll have a smack to the downside. Then that would indicate another equal low or just a lower low for us to actually long the market profitably. So I think we will have a possible rejection at this resistance over here before we would head back down for a possible long entry. So moving down to the 1-hour time frame, as you can see that we are slowly pushing our way to the upside. We did mark out this level as a possible support level. So you can see that this level is acting as support for price. You can see that there's multiple 1 hour candlestick closing green, and we could also break these highs over here. There's a possibility that we could break this highs at $107,000. Then if we actually break these highs, the next target would be the $109,000, and I am perfectly looking to go short on this key area over here. Maybe I'll be taking my profit at this low at $104,000. So I've actually outlined this trade on my second chart. I've actually outlined this trade on my second chart. So let me quickly show you guys the trade setup I'm having on BTCs. So as you can see that we would actually slightly move towards the upside, then I'll be looking to take a short position at this level. But there's no doubt that price might actually go lower. I'm not saying that my predictions are right, but we could actually go lower, neglecting this level. But if we go lower, so it will also be a great buying opportunity, because most of the tokens that were pumping last week, such as Zcash and many of the privacy coins, are actually facing a huge pullback right now, which is a great buying opportunity. So I'm looking forward to actually take a sell at this level, just exactly between $109,000 and $110,000. My take profit will be just at this low. So we could actually see price play out in this manner. So here are some potential trades I'm in, and it seems as if some would actually hit stop loss. So this was my trade I shared yesterday on Dash USDT. So I was anticipating for a long at this key level. This is my demand level over here. Then a take profit target at just $112,000, $112. Sorry, but it seems like price is just selling massively to the downside. But eventually, my stops is just below this liquidity over here. But I think if the market eventually reverses to the upside, then I'll be looking to take my profit just at this high over here at $111, ignoring this extra TP I set over here. I will just be moving my TP slightly lower to this level. But price has not stopped me out here, because I'm the kind of trader that do not like cutting losses. It's either when I enter the trade, it's either it stops me out or it gets to my take profit. So I don't like cutting losses. So I believe that price might reclaim this level, then we could see a push toward the upside. Then another trade I also shared on my free Telegram community is Zen USDT. I called this trade just at this morning around it was around 5-6 o'clock in the morning. You can see where I called this trade on my free Telegram for them to actually go long. So my take profit will be just at around $19 area. So that's what I'm anticipating for. Then my second trade setup is Gigo USDT. As you can see that I'm actually waiting for price to get to this supply level for me to sell to the downside, and there is a liquidity sitting around this place that price might actually take out before maybe going to the downside. So I'm anticipating for a sell around this supply level. Then the other is Fatcoin. Now Fatcoin, I'll be waiting for a long actually, but I think that when Bitcoin breaks towards the upside, maybe reaching around $108 or $9,000, then we could actually see a Fatcoin create just a bit of a lower high at this level. Then I'll be looking for a long just at this demand level for a potential take profit at a 31 cents. But I don't think I'll be looking to take a short if price creates a lower high at this level. I don't think so, but I'm just anticipating for a long on Fatcoin, because price might play out in the same possible way. You understand? So that is it for my trades. Then the other one I'm looking at is actually It's actually resolve. Now resolve has been pumping like crazy, like resolve has been breaking highs though. But there are two demand levels I'm actually looking to go long. There is this demand level around 0.09 cents. I'm looking to go long, just my take profits at these highs at 13 cents, or this other demand level around 0.07 cents. So if price get to this level and skip to this level and break below this level, I'm looking to take another long position at this level. So that is my anticipation for uh for for for, for this trade. So that is it, guys. That is it for this analysis. That is my analysis for today's video. So if you love this sort of content, do make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and also turn up the notification bell. As you can see that we are at just 34 subscribers. Do make sure to please get me to 100 subscribers, because I'm always here for you guys, Monday to Friday, give you guys daily crypto content. Peace out.